y'all, it's Shawntas way here today, and I'm finally here with another video. Sorry guys, I've just been so busy. Anyways, I wanted to do a video today talking about Noriyas hair because I did not let you guys know, but I let my Instagram followers know, but I actually got Noriyas hair straightened. So I know a lot of people were asking a lot of questions, so I wanted to give a breakdown of how everything went, maintenance, how I'm keeping her hair up right now currently, and just everything about her cut and just, you know, all the good stuff. Okay, so first I wanted to let you guys know about how the whole process went of straightening her hair. I actually did not straighten it myself. I did take her to a salon. I took her to a salon here in my local town, and it is called Natural Alternative. That she went to is named Siobhan, and she did an excellent job on Noriyas hair. Basically, the stylist straightened her hair, but she actually straightened her hair bone straight. So if you are wondering, some people will get their hair straightened but they won't get it bone straight because like you worry about heat damage and you don't want your hair to be like super straight, because you have to really get in and it sometimes can cause heat damage. So a lot of people won't want their hair bone straight, but I said if her hair is gonna be straightened, might as well get it bone straight. And Noriyas wanted her hair super straight. The top of her hair was like, you could not tell at all that she had curly hair. Like, it was so straight, and it stayed straight and like that for a long time. The ends of her hair is where we had some trouble, because the ends of her hair, of course, since she doesn't have her hair straightened a lot, it needed a cut. So the stylist did have to cut her hair. I feel like she cut an inch off, because here's a picture of her hair before the cut and here's a picture of her hair after the cut. So the stylist did cut quite a bit off, but at the same time she didn't really cut off a lot of length. It's just the ends of her hair were bad, so she had no choice but to cut it off. So the whole straightening process was pretty tedious. It took about 6 hours to complete the whole entire like wash, straighten, condition, all that took about 6 hours. So I actually got charged double at the shop because Noriyas hair was so much. She said that she had so much hair, and yeah, so they charged me double, which I wasn't expecting anything different because Noriyas hair is a lot, which is why I like to be the one to do it, because I don't even want to put that on other people. But the process took 6 hours. Like, it was a long process. She washed her hair, conditioned it with their natural products that they use at the salon, and then she did a blowout on her hair, and then she proceeded to straighten it. I wasn't able to get really detailed clips or have it to where I could just do a full video, because I felt like I was kind of violating, because before I got there I didn't ask the stylist if I could do that. So I just got little clips for you guys just so I can show you some of the process. So Noriyas was actually getting her hair straightened for the first day of school, because it was so packed for the first day of school, like scheduling and stuff, and me and Noriyas didn't decide until like a few weeks before school that we wanted to straighten her hair. We actually had to get her in almost a week before school started. So I had to try to keep her hair nice and straightened that whole entire time. So I had to actually keep her hair wrapped and make sure that like everything was going well with her hair being wrapped every day, and she wasn't sweating a lot. It was a lot. So as far as wrapping her hair, it was super hard to do. Her hair kept falling down, but I just took a lot of bobby pins and I pinned it all around. Like, each time I would wrap her hair, I would put a bobby pin in, I used really long ones to make sure that her hair actually stayed up. So a day before school started, I actually had to go over her hair and straighten it again, which I was not happy about, but I didn't put any oil or anything on her hair. I used a serum, which was not oil. So I didn't like fry her hair or anything. I'm hoping that when I do her wash day, that her curls would come back just like they never left. But I will update you guys when I finally do that. Now I want to talk about the maintenance of her hair after I did the second straightening. First of all, when I straightened her hair for the second time, it was just because she had to go to school and I wanted her hair to be super straight. And so I had to just go over it. So here's her hair on the first day of school when I actually went over it and everything. It's not as straight as it was when I first took her from the salon, but it still had a really straight look to it, and it wasn't that much frizz. When she came home from school, there was a lot of frizz because the humidity was so bad on that day. So when she came home from school, her hair was like, whoo. So I actually had to brush her hair out, and I used the Demon brush to brush her hair out. And then I put her hair up into 2 buns. Like, I wrapped her hair around like this, and then I just put it up into 2 buns. And that pretty much made her hair, I did that overnight. So the next day she had nice little waves in her hair, which I'll put a clip of, well, I put a picture up of her hair and how it looked on that day. So that's what I did for the remaining of the week. I just kept putting her hair up in those 2 little ponytail buns, and that kept her hair straight for the entire week. And the maintenance was super low maintenance. I didn't have to do a lot. I just had to brush her hair out and put it in those 2 ponytails every single day. So far that was like week 2. On week 3, I was doing the same thing, but her hair was starting to not, like, it was starting to be really frizzy. So I started to actually twist her hair so that she could have like curls when she went to school. So that's what I was twisting her hair into like four twists, and then I would take them out. I keep saying twist, I actually braided her hair. So I did 4 braids in her hair and then take it out the next day, and that would have her hair a little more curlier than what it would have been when I put in the 2 buns, and it also made her hair a lot more manageable. So her hair has been straight now for almost a month. I'm probably gonna wash her hair next week, which would be the 5th week, but I feel like that it can go 1 more week. I'm trying to stretch it as much as I can because it is a lot easier than dealing with her curly hair. But I'm gonna just braid it. I'm gonna do that for 1 more week, and then next week I'll probably just wash her hair and see if her hair reverts. If you guys want to see a video on that, then leave it down below and I'll do a video on her hair, if it reverts or not, or, you know, heat damage, which I'm hoping that it's not there. So overall, the process of her hair being straightened was actually a good one. I didn't expect her hair to get that straight. I thought that the stylist was gonna have problems with detangling her hair and straightening her hair and all that stuff, and she literally had no problem. She took her time the whole time that she was there, hence the fact that she was there for 6 hours. But she took her time the whole time that she was there, and it just made the process for me a lot easier because I was able to trust her. So if I decided I want to go back to get her hair straightened again, I would definitely go back to that stylist. She also made sure, even though it was a lot to cut off, she made sure that she did not cut off length. So there is some more that she wants to cut off in Noriyas' hair, but she told me just to bring her back again in like 6 to 12 weeks, I believe. I have to call them and see, but she told me just to bring her back, and she will be able to cut the rest off of her hair that she wanted to cut off. And she actually said that if I didn't want to straighten it again, she would try to do it while it was curly. So that was really good because they don't normally do it that way, but she was making an exception for me because she knows that I don't want Noriyas' hair to be straightened too much. But I just wanted to update you guys on that and let my subscribers here on YouTube know about the whole process of Noriyas' hair being straightened. I know a lot of times, like, a lot of people have trouble with it being puffy like in a few days, or they'll have trouble with it not being as straight as they want it to the first day. So I think the key to keeping your hair straight is to first have a really nice like flat iron the first day. Also throughout the week, you need to make sure that you keep up with the maintenance of having straight hair. Wrapping your hair is really good, but on, like I said, the 3rd or 2nd week, I had to start doing a different method because her hair was starting to get old and stuff like that. So that's another thing. Just like for curly hair, you have to find like different ways to keep it up so that you're not just like feeling like, okay, I'm just gonna put it in a ponytail, because most of the time you can just wrap it into those buns and it will still look nice when you take it down. So yeah, that was my video. I just wanted to, like I said, update you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for being patient with me as far as my videos, because I know I'm not being as consistent as I normally am, but I'm going to try to be more consistent, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.